Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to the National Aquatic Centre on Auckland's North Shore. It is finals time. It is the men's final of the New Zealand Interclub Water Polo Championships between two of the great clubs, Tauranga, the visitors, and the defending champions up against Marist. 4 periods of 8 minutes to determine the best club in the country. Sitting alongside of me, bringing all the expert comments, is the man who's in charge of the high performance program for New Zealand Water Polo, Kurt Goldstein. Good afternoon to you, Kurt. Expecting this to be close, expecting this to be physical.
Definitely very, very physical. Joe Kay's playing for Tauranga, massive man. Fabian Van Voort will be picking him up, marking it. This should be an outstanding game.
Okay, well, we are going to get underway with the team introductions. Ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
good afternoon and welcome to the New Zealand Water Polo Interclub Final between Tauranga wearing the white and Marist in the blue. Let's make plenty of noise for both teams. Let's now introduce the team wearing white from Tauranga wearing number 1, Bay Fountain, number 2, Joseph Kay, number 3, Matthew Hansen. Number 4, David Cooper. Wearing the number 5, Cameron Hayes. Wearing the number 6, Daniel Kays. Wearing the number 7, Justin Pickering. Number 8, Louis Shula. Number 10, Anton Sunday. Number 11, Richard Snedder. Number 12, Nicholas Patterson. Number 30, Theo Boss. And their coach, Mr. Paul Kays. We now move to the team in blue, the defending champions from the Marist Club. Number 1, Nigel Tay. Number 2, from Sacred Heart College, Matt Lewis. Number 3, Liam Patterson. Number 4, Ryan Pike. Number 5, Ben Fleming. Number 6, Matty Small. Number 7, Braden Brennan. Number 8, Josh Potaka. Number 9, Fabian Van Roy. Number 10, Phil Hargraves. Number 11, Amosa Gould. Number 12, Richard Chamber. Number 13, Callum Diego. Your coach for Marist, Jacques Venter. Assistant coach, Chris Gerbois. And your manager, Christine Lewis. And let's make plenty of noise for our 2 referees, John Waldo and Mike Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you set? We're about to get underway. It is final time.
Beautiful.
Oh, right.
Just waiting for the teams now. Shake their hand. There'll be about a 2-minute delay before the start of the game. These two teams have met before in the round robin play. Tauranga were victorious, 16-12. It was a good high scoring affair with Tauranga dominating the scoring, in particular late in the game.
Yeah, when you run through the two teams here, the players that sort of immediately stand out on both sides, if you're going to build your game around, say, 1 or 2 players, who are the 2 players for Tauranga?
For Tauranga, the fact that they've got Joe Kay's, professional player out of Pro Rico from Italy, playing at centre forward, been to an Olympics, played for Australia since 2016.
Have we forgiven him for that?
Yes, we have.
You have? Okay, just checking. Just checking. You've moved on? Okay, you've moved on?
I've moved on.
Yeah, right. Okay, we've moved on.
And from there, they can build a whole team. They're strong in the goal with Bay Fountain. Yesterday's game, Marist were very strong in their semi-final victory. Some excellent outside shooting across the board. Plenty of good outside shots. Strong defence, very good defence.
We look at the Marist side names immediately standing out. Matt Lewis, Ryan Pike, Josh Potaka. Boy, it's just so much depth. There's a reason why they are the defending champions.
Oh, absolutely. They're well led. They've got lots of experience. A lot more than I would say for Tauranga. And saying that, the Tauranga side have Anton Sunday. He's played a lot internationally, as has Nick Patterson.
In terms of the style of play, are they contrasting styles?
No, they're quite similar actually. There'll be lots of zones.
So not too far away from getting this men's Interclub final for 2020 underway. Our two referees, John Waldo, Mike Brooks, the officials. Bay Fountain and Nigel Tay are the two goalkeepers. Tay for Marist. And he'll be playing on the right-hand side of your screen. The blue cap there, number 3 that you see immediately is Liam Patterson.
The two Patterson brothers playing against each other today. Nick Patterson in 12 for Tauranga.
Just waiting for the official clock. Around about 30 seconds and we will be underway. If you have just joined us earlier today, we had the Women's Interclub final, North Harbour winning that 14-11 over the Atlantis City Tridents, a young team, a team of the future. Underway, Interclub final, Marist versus Tauranga. Auckland versus the Bay of Plenty. Immediately it is Marist underway through Matt Small. Expect Matt Small to be involved. And it goes across to Lewis. Happy just to
poor pass.
Get a bit of an idea on what sort of defensive screens that Tauranga are going to set up, and now a chance for Tauranga to have a look at what Marist will look to try and do. Will it be a zone defence? Will it be a man-on-man press type defence? Good chance here though. One of these teams to take the early initiative.
Straight into the zone defence. Early entry pass.
The opportunity, good save though, coming from Tay.
Class of Joe Kays there. So big, so strong at centre forward. Fabian Van Vrooy walking him down the pool, creating an opportunity on the counter.
A good chance here now for Marist. Good defence once again. Seen that again from Joseph Kays, number 2 in the white cap in the middle of the pool. Lewis. Oh, good little pass. Chance here for Marist. Great opportunity taken. Well, that is class from Ryan Pike. Matt Lewis. Well, he didn't muck around. He saw that Pike was open. A quick pass. Pike, all his skills. One movement. Marist leading 1-0-0.
Yeah, nice strong opening possession by Marist.
So Patterson, the top of the circle. Looking. Oh, great intercept. Brilliant. And this time Liam Patterson with the intercept, and it is Patterson on attack. He's got numbers out to his right-hand side. In the middle of the pool, he'll look for Pike. In fact, Small decides to go on his own. Tauranga getting back.
Good work, Nick Patterson. Getting around at centre back.
Defence again. Yeah, Nick Patterson there in the number 12. Plenty of experience. He's a big man. Looking composed. Brings it forward now. Marist under just a little bit of pressure. Immediately finds Pote 8. So Lou Schuler.
Oh, nice shot.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Well done, Justin Pickering. Well, he didn't have very, very little room. And then is he the secret weapon? Deciding to go down the left-hand side. The door was slightly ajar from Nigel Tay. He walked straight through it.
Yeah, excellent fake. Good skills. Strong egg beater. Tauranga staying in the press defence.
So Matt Small, I look to work Small over. You start to see a bit of strategic swimming going on here, looking to try and switch play. So Fabian Van Rooy trying to get himself involved, but once again, Joseph Kays along with Bay Fountain, too good defensively. Tauranga looking through the hands. It goes. Anton Sunday. Sunday. No, decides to go back into the middle pool through Cameron Hayes. Hayes with the shot. Good save though from Nigel Tay.
Yeah, good counter-attack too.
Just looking to now maybe slow it down a little bit. Patterson just surveying. We'll look at the man-on-man marking. I tell you what, Matt Small in the middle of the pool just getting worked over there by Anton Sunday.
First exclusion.
So Marist, patient, with the shot off the upright, and the rebound though on the spot, brilliant. Fabian Van Rooy, was it? No, in fact, I think
Chambers.
It was Ryan Pike.
It was Richard Chambers, left-hander, taking the backhand off the rebound from Matt Lewis. Very quick to react.
So Patterson, good play here, looking to try and just speed things up. Using width, but
Turnover, inside 2 metres.
So Tate, happy to just slow things down in goal. Lewis. 3 of his sisters played water polo for New Zealand. Matt Lewis, he himself a representative, his mother the manager. Comes back across, Patterson. That's Matt Small.
Taking the outside shot off the man up, not converted.
So just 2 goals to 1, close final. Patterson has Cooper and number 4 out to his left, but decides to go down to the right-hand side. And the shot comes from Anton Sunday. So looking to try and use the flanks, looking to try and use the angle.
Oh, Liam Patterson has a good opportunity here. If Richard Chambers can hit the pass, chooses not to. Good block.
Great block, but great intent from Marist. Plenty of composure. Chance there from Ryan Pike, but the save taken. Good crowd in. Good atmosphere. New Zealand Interclub final, the men's. To find out the best water polo club in the country. The rising power that is Tauranga up against the experienced reputation of Marist. Lewis being worked over, gets the ball back though with the shot. Fountain, very good in goal. So Patterson looking to move, finds Small. Small this time not effective, and it will be Tauranga who will come away with possession and try and turn defence into offence. Immediately through David Cooper. Oh, the big shot, brilliant! Wow!
Justin Pickering again, another nice shot, good fake. Worked Nigel Tay over.
And it is 2-2. And they need to maybe just have a look at how they can keep Pickering under control, because I'd imagine there is so much emphasis on Joseph Kays, Daniel Kays. They look like they have weapons throughout this entire team, attacking options. Marist very much looking slightly more structured, looking to go a little bit more direct down through the middle of the pool. Good defence though from Tauranga, man-on-man defence. Great little lob pass, but picked off nicely from Tauranga. Well done to Bay Fountain. And immediately opportunity here through that man again, Pickering. Oh, he just throws it in. Brilliant from Daniel Kays. One motion. Well, that is absolutely water polo at its best. That's the stuff you practice, precision. One thing doing it in training, doing it in the final.
Great vision on that pass.
Just shows how good this Tauranga team is. So Lewis goes to Small.
Another exclusion.
Back to Lewis. Small. A point to Marist. Look to try and pull a trigger themselves. So Matt Small picks up the foul. And now the big shot. Looks for the lob shot. Oh, wonderful play. Well, they said anything Tauranga can do, we can do. And I think it was Matt Lewis. So Lewis found himself there, just waited for the pass to come in. And on the volley, straight in. That is brilliant. 3 goals each. What a final. What a final.
Excellent pass from Matt Small.
They look to the fake comes, continuing, asking questions of this Marist defence. Answering the questions at the moment. They draw the player, that opens up the door, but Tay, he closed it pretty quickly.
Yeah, excellent field block from Mosa Gould. Counter attack.
So just a minute 13 remaining in this first quarter.
Good entry
Nothing
pass. In it. Another exclusion, well worked. Matt Lewis, 1-on-1.
Well, he's an experienced player, isn't he, Matt Lewis, out of Sacred Heart College.
Timeout called already by Jacques Venter.
Okay, so it is Marist with the timeout. And how strategic is this? Or is this just simply about a couple of substitutions?
Yeah, it looks that way.
So Callum Diega exits the pool. Just have another look there. Number 6, Matt Small. Good crowd. Great to see. Been a difficult year with COVID for all national sports organisations. Water polo no different. Because of course you can't play without water. A number of the swimming pools been closed for much of the year.
Back underway.
So Tay gets things back underway. So Liam Patterson. Oh, outstanding water polo all around. Great defence. How good was Bay Fountain when they needed him. He came off his line. He shut that angle down, managed to get a mid out. And I think stopped another very good shot from Matt Lewis. So Anton Sunday finding Daniel Kays.
Nice field block, Ryan Pike. 22nd possession.
So Sunday again. Kays looking to try and better position himself. Now some good man-on-man D. Happy to give away the foul. The shot clock comes wide though. That is good pressure. So Marist defensively maintaining their shape at the back. Lewis. Boy, he's a quality player, isn't he? He's caused all sorts of problems for Tauranga. Down Tauranga's left-hand side, or Marist's right-hand side, as you're looking at the pictures.
Referee taking the ball out because one ref called one call, another called the other. Stopped the game, so no team's disadvantaged. And the exclusion on David Cooper stands.
So Richard Chambers, is it?
Yes.
Chambers has come into the pool. There's a replacement. Now the big long shot. Well, maybe just a little bit ambitious, but at this point, opportunity. And that is the hooter for the first quarter. And we are tied up at 3 goals each in what has been an intriguing, physical and fast final. I hope you are enjoying the coverage live from the National Aquatic Centre. Well, Kurt Goldsworthy, we've got the two coaches and Paul Kays for Tauranga, and we've got Marist across there with Jacques Venter. What will the two coaches be saying respectively?
Keep doing what you're doing. The game started well. It's 3-3. It's nice and tight. Both teams have shown what they can do. Clearly, Jacques Venter will be discussing how he wants to break up this the press defence. The press defence seems to occur from Tauranga when Nick Patterson is at centre back or Joe Kays. Otherwise, they're going into a zone, and we haven't seen any press defence at this stage from Marist. So just reiterating how we're going to address the zone defence. Take it over.
And let's have a look at Jacques Venter here. Deciding to go to the whiteboard. Not dissimilar to basketball. In fact, it's probably basketball's equivalent in the water in terms of the zone type defences, the press defences that you often hear.
Post ups, absolutely. Very similar game with the inclusion of the man up.
So set to go in the second quarter, 8-minute quarters. Referees today, John Waldo, Mike Brooks. Marist in the blue on the right hand side of your picture, up against Tauranga in the white. Marist the defending champions. This could come down to individual moments, key moments. They talk about pressure. We are underway. And it will be Tauranga who will have the first possession of this second quarter, and immediately through Nick Patterson. Patterson is not afraid to pull a trigger, and he does, but good block this time coming from Fabian Van Rooy. But they do get it back, Tauranga. Patterson again. Looking to just drop it back in. Good interplay here from Louis Schuler. And another very good block. Was that Lewis? He got up nice and high.
And a good stop by Nigel Tay. And a counter-attack opportunity if he chooses to hit it.
Plenty of experience. And so Ben Fleming takes control for Marist. Fleming, the little lob shot off the crossbar. Good intent. Speeding the attack up. Now they've got to get back on defence. Tauranga happy just to slow things back down through Cameron Hayes. Hayes comes down the right-hand side of the pool. Immediately Schuler to Joseph Kays. Kays switches play. Likes to use Cameron Hayes. Great pass. Just didn't quite get the execution right. Tay gets in there and manages to scramble somehow. Well, everything was right, but we just talk about that split-second precision timing. It wasn't quite there. And now Marist. Potential opportunity. They will retain possession. And it will be Ryan Pike. To find Small. So Richard Chambers, wearing number 12 for Marist, in possession. Happy to lay the ball off. Good man-on-man defence though coming from Tauranga. They managed to get the turnover due that they do. So great play from Tauranga defensively. So Louis Schuler, straight away to Cameron Hayes.
Low angle shot by Nick Patterson.
What an intriguing contest. Not much in it at all. Both teams maintaining their shape offensively and defensively. Daniel. Nice job coming from Marist. Drawing the foul. Oh boy, they just go and manhandle Ryan Pike, don't they? Just all over him.
Well, Joe Kays at 120 plus kegs. Big man to move.
So Pickering will get play underway. Finds immediately Kays. Kays looks to open it up. They're not effective again. So the woodwork getting in the way. Almost just a show of desperation starting to come from Tauranga even early in the second quarter. Just need to make sure that they stick to their game plan.
Lewis Schuller stepping across, getting in the way of the pass to Ben Fleming.
And now it will be Cameron Hayes.
And they've got a 3-on-1 with the exclusion.
Chance here, they're slowing it down. The moment they slow it down, they're giving the opportunity back to Marist, but the shot comes. Great block again. How good was that? He has absolutely pumped Fabian Van Roy. Wow. He got up nice and high using that egg beater kick, breathing through his eyelids at one point, and just created a man mountain, and they couldn't get through him.
And David Cooper, with his frustration, reached out at Richard Chambers with his foot. And an exclusion.
So discipline now. You can see how much it means to Marist. They don't want to be knocked off their perch. Oh, I saw the door open. Didn't quite get it right. But boy, some great intent there from Matt Small. But this time they extend it to 4 goals to 3. Well, the pressure from Marist finally pays off. They didn't panic.
A good lane for Matt Lewis to shoot on that side.
He's a quality player, Lewis. So it will be Joseph Kays. He'll get things back underway for Tauranga. 4-3 the score. Halfway through the second period. Finds Theo Boss. Number 10, Sunday. The little lob pass, just a little bit too far. Tell you what, they always said to me at school, I don't know about you, Kurt Goldsworthy, you might need physics one day. I said, no, I won't. I didn't end up playing water polo, but I'd imagine if you play water polo, it's probably a good idea to study physics. Either that or aerodynamics. There's not much in it. Oh, the long shot. Maybe just a little bit too ambitious. It's probably never quite on. Might get away with that in round robin against some lesser teams, but not a quality side like Tauranga. And so Theo Boss brings the ball forward. Decides then to go to Pickering. Pickering pushes it out to the right-hand side through Sunday. There's clock shot running down. Shot comes.
Nice field block again, protecting the goalkeeper.
Boy, defensively, what a game. What a game from both sides. Nothing in this final.
Big man up advantage here.
Chance comes. Oh, off the upright again. The shot was on.
And there's an opportunity here for Joe Case to go one-on-one with someone.
They go wide. They need to try and work this quickly. Good pass, and Case should score from there, shouldn't he?
Penalty.
Penalty will come. Wow, that is everything. That is a coach's nightmare if you're on the Marist team. Kays in their one-on-one position like that. And they really had no choice but to just simply get all over him, manhandle him, and take their chances with a penalty. And very rarely do you see a penalty in water polo saved. Often a formality. But Daniel Kays will take it, and he scores. But I've got to say, boy, didn't Nigel Tay do well.
Did very well.
Almost got across. 4-4. What a final. Marist know they're in for the fight of their life. Okay, so just a little bit of a hold up here. We've got Jacques Venter talking to one of the referees.
This will be about how the penalty was taken.
Just explain that for our viewers.
On the whistle, he needs to shoot the ball immediately in one motion.
So does the goal still stand?
We'll have to wait and see.
At the moment it does. Both teams back at the halfway. So Paul Kays.
And it does.
It does. So 4-all.
And I think rightly so.
So Braden Drennan back underway for Marist.
Oh, big heavy press here.
Yeah, working over Lewis, aren't they? Great pass though. Brilliant. That is just superb play from Marist, and how good was that? Callum Diego, the goal scorer. But I tell you what, they were so busy concentrating on Matt Lewis that it opened the door for Diego. And so credit must go to the reputation of Matt Lewis as well.
Yeah, baseline drive effectively from the wing. Left-hander catching the difficult catch, but finishing it off.
So 5-4. So Sunday looks to just lay the pass off. Finds Joseph Kays. Back to Sunday. Well, he has the big power shot. But, boy, the big mitt comes out, I think, from maybe Amosa Guild in the number 11 cap for Marist. And Nigel Tay again involved in that. So Tauranga just looking to slow things down. Anton Sunday coming out and
good
pressing hard on Matt Small.
Nice block off the backhand by Amosa Guild. Good block by Bay Fountain.
Now chance here for Tauranga to square it all up. 1:40 remain. Second period. Theo Boss finds Kays. Justin Pickering getting himself involved more. The shot comes. The good defence once again from Marist. Boy, good to zone things. They are just right down that middle lane, aren't they? They've just got numbers. I wonder whether Tauranga just need to maybe rethink a little bit about how they approach the offensive side. Maybe go down the flanks a little bit more. Oh, good shot. Plenty of leg drive. Gets high out of the water. But Fountain, well, he had good periphery, didn't he? He had good vision. Managed to get himself up, make the block.
Justin Pickering's looking good here. If they can hit
Boss.
that cross pass. No.
Now he gets it. Turning, looking, chance. No. Surveying. Pulls the trigger. Wide. Good pressure. 5-4.
Braden Drennan drawing an exclusion on Justin Pickering in the transition.
So 30 seconds remain. If Marist can extend by 2 going into half-time. Game so close, it could be the difference. How big is this defensively now for Tauranga?
Liam Patterson in a good pocket here.
Looking.
Oh, good block by
good
Fountain.
Block. Brilliant from Fountain. Just managed to get the left hand out. And he didn't necessarily have sight for much of that shot. Just picked it up in that split second, put out the left mitt. And the clock is ticking down. Matt Lewis.
Happy to make sure they get the last shot by the looks.
Goes to Small. Lewis, look at that, working Lewis over there in the middle of the pool, isn't he? He's trying to draw the exclusion. They look for Lewis, but it is picked off this time from Tauranga. So good defence coming from Joseph Kays. And it is now Kays who looks to try and go long. And that is half-time. What a final. Marist 5, Tauranga 4. You're watching New Zealand Water Polo Interclub Final. It is an absolute classic live from the National Aquatic Centre. Hope you are enjoying the coverage on Sky Next. Well, Kurt Goldsworthy going into half-time. Let's talk about Tauranga offensively. Do they need to change anything? What will they now know about Marist's defence?
Well, they're going to play a zone all the time as soon as Joe Kays is in there, regardless of who marks him. If Danny Kays goes in, they may, depending on whether Fabian van der Rohe is marking or it is somebody else.
In a case for Marist, I mean, they're using Matt Lewis beautifully. I mean, they are paying a lot of attention to Matt Lewis. And if that is being the game, how do you capitalise on Lewis being taken out of the game? It's surely it's like anything, isn't it? One reaction causes another reaction.
Exactly.
If you move a piece somewhere, you're going to have to move a piece somewhere else.
Exactly, and that's exactly why Callum DeJago freed up on the baseline drive.
And there is Matt Lewis just getting the fluids into him. Nothing in this final. It could come down to a moment of individual brilliance. I imagine Lewis will be sore tomorrow, though. Joseph Kays has certainly been all over him.
That's exactly what we want in a final. 5-4 at half-time.
When you run through the squads, the 13 players, when you look at the depth, who has that advantage in terms of calling upon their reserves and calling upon a fresh set of legs, a fresh set of arms?
I think they're both quite similar. I look down the Tauranga list and I don't see too many weaknesses there, and the same with the Marist list. I think they're both very similar. The one thing that may be the difference is that many of the Marist players have played at this level before. Again, a little bit more experience, but Joseph Kays has brought his world of experience to the Tauranga Water Polo Club and helped develop those athletes.
Yeah, it was interesting. I was reading the other day that Dan Carter and Richie McCaw had gone and spoken to the Penrith team prior to the NRL Grand Final, which was played last night, which didn't go the way of Penrith for a whole lot of reasons, but they said, look, the key thing is, trust those around you. Have trust in the rest of your team, that they understand their roles, that they're going to do their job. And that then allows you to focus on what you've got to do rather than sort of just trying to manage the troops. But I'd imagine having Joseph Kays in here too, he's somebody who clearly is not going to tolerate fools. He's played at the highest level. You're going to want to lift to his level, aren't you?
Absolutely.
You're not want to lower the standards, and he's going to want you to lift. So now we turn things around. It'll be Marist.
Yeah, his personality demands you lift.
In the blue cap, playing from left to right, and it will be Marist who will get things underway, and immediately it'll be Richard Chamber.
Brian Pike into set, Nick Patterson on defence.
And straight to Small. So Matt Small with possession.
Oh, nice drive here.
Good chance.
Chambers.
Looking to open the door. The shot comes. Well. Matt Lewis again, was it?
Was indeed.
Talked about just how lethal he is this time. Finding himself free, finding himself some way out and saying, well, I can do it in close, but I can go long as well.
Oh, Richard Chambers, beautiful drive, putting doubt in Matt Lewis's defender.
So 6-4, 2-goal buffer to Marist. Opportunity, Tauranga need to capitalise. Need to turn possession now into points. Chance here for Marist to maybe just psychologically do a bit of damage if they can score.
Good early entry pass.
Great entry pass, but got to say, Tauranga read the situation well. Foul came though. So Marist with possession. They go through Small. Kays. Big man. Oh, great piece of defence as well, and that time from Bay Fountain. Just came out, shut the angle down, shut down the space. And now Hansen. We haven't seen a lot of Matt Hansen. That worked him over. Lewis, both ends of the pool.
Matt Lewis, unfortunately, gathering the face of Louis Schuler.
Now, chance comes. Tauranga trying to just see a way through this zone defence. Shot clock running down. Now the shot will need to come. Good defence too, once again, from Marist. Good pressure. Great composure. Callum DeJager gets play back underway for Marist. They should score here. The little lob, great piece of, great water polo all around. Bay Fountain read it. Managed just to get that egg beat, the kick going. Managed to get the height. Got the timing. Great save. Lou Schuler. Oh, power shot.
Oh, he's got the ball back.
He's got back, and now he looks to lob off the top. Nothing goes right, but then finally Tauranga score through Cameron Hayes.
No, disallowed inside 2 metres.
Okay, so that is the rule, and you heard the big boo come up. So Hayes, he did everything right, but inside that 2 metres. Sort of sense with the booing that this crowd might be more Tauranga than it is Marist. So Small.
Oh, good steal.
Yeah, good, they just worked them over, didn't they? So Richard Chamber getting worked over.
Rolling substitution going on at the moment.
Matthew Hansen, very good on defence then. And now, Richards, in fact, it is Nick Patterson. Oh, power shot! Power shot! That's all that was. That was just a big man running straight through a small man. The velocity on that.
Great shot, Danny Case. Just came in off the rolling substitution. First opportunity.
6-5. Well, is that the answer for them? Bring their big men in. Bring the power game in. Got to say, Marist, they're a fit team. Use a lot of energy defensively. Can they maintain that shape? Good man-on-man defence again from Kays. Working all over Fabian Van Roy. Van Roy pushes it out to Patterson. Patterson happy. Again, this is better from Tauranga. Have we just seen a slight momentum shift here?
Nick Patterson working Ryan Pike down the pool very well.
And they go long. Opportunity, great pass from Fountain. Oh, the angle!
No angle at all.
And how do you do that at this level under so much pressure? Well, you do it through practice. You do it by being first and last out to training sessions. You do it by never pushing the snooze button. That is remarkable. Great play. It is game on. 6 goals each. What a final. What a moment coming from Richard Snedden.
Oh, good drive here. Can't get the ball down to Callum De Jager. And Matt Lewis working on the inside.
Now De Jager with the ball. Still just a good man-on-man D. Good theatre. Draws the foul. The shot comes, but just tipped over. So 6-all. 4 minutes remain in this third period. Nothing in this Interclub men's final. The defending champions have probably looked arguably the better side. But the score, it is 6-all. And another big shot, great block, and again, good defence coming from Nigel Tay.
Nice counter-attack.
Good chance here now for Marist.
Choosing to
through
pull
Callum
out.
De Jager. Jager just waiting for his rest of the team. It comes in the form of Lewis. Lewis works it out. Finds Fabian Van Roy. Van Roy with the shot, but it was never really on.
Yeah, good tip by Danny Case.
So Kays, he's made a big difference in the number 6 since coming in. And now, if Tauranga can turn things here, just tighten the screws a little bit, put Marist under pressure, take their first lead in this game, and the shot does come, but it's wide. What an attacking final, really starting to open up. Both sides need to just try and control and keep that shape.
Matt Small getting a backcourt exclusion on Anton Sunday. Man-up advantage, Marist.
So 9 for Marist. There's Fabian Van Roy.
Oh, bad pass. Too low.
Bay Fountain will have a very good read on the game. Happy just to play percentage water polo at this point. Finds his man in Ben Fleming. In fact, Cameron Hayes, my apologies. Oh, big power shot.
Good block.
But Nigel Tay, he's just got a really good sense and feel of the pool and the space around him. And so Tauranga happy just to send their big men up and just send a little bit of a message, make it a bit physical. You can just see just how tough this is aerobically on the faces of some of these players.
Fabian Van Roy posting up on Nicholas Patterson. Very strong centre back is Nicholas Patterson, so a small victory.
Lewis looks to switch it. They'll come back to Lewis. Lewis is just sitting there. Lewis with the shot, is it? Off the left hand. No. Happy just to pass it off. Time running down. And the door is open. And that is a great piece of water polo from Fabian Van Roy. Wow! And he used the velocity of the pool surface in his favour. Decided to go along the surface with the shot.
A very tough shot for a right-hander on that deep catch.
7-6, Marist continued just to narrowly stay in front. What a final. A minute 52 in this third period. Both teams ringing the changes. Fitness, so important now. Nick Patterson with the ball. Immediately to Schuler.
Good tip. That'll chew up some of the possession clock.
Now they bring both K-boys in here. Patterson again. Oh, well, it's just a mirror image from one end to the other, isn't it? How did he score that? How did he score that?
That was an unbelievable shot.
Again, you know, you've got that little lob shot, you've got that velocity shot, and then you've got that ability just to use the water surface, which just creates a different dynamic for the goalkeeper. And both teams demonstrating all of their attacking prowess. So Braden Drennan goes across, finds Matt Lewis. Lewis getting worked over by Kays. Gets the pass away nicely though, looks for the little inward pass, but they work. In fact, chance here, is it? Now, good. Oh. Got to say though, I think Bay Fountain had the measure of that shot, even if it had been sort of 6 inches further to the right. He got across nicely. 7-all is the score. Kays. Big man wearing the number 2 cap. Anton Sunday with the shot. Is it Sunday? Well, any given Sunday, that should be his nickname. Because you give him just an inch and he will take it. What a player, what a shot. And Tauranga now leading 8-7 with just under a minute remaining in this third period. Both teams going toe-to-toe. Marist came in as the slight favourites, the defending champions, the team with maybe more big match experience.
Oh, good work, Richard
Tauranga
Chambers.
have decided to make it just a little bit more physical. Look at the size of Kays there in the number 2. He's a massive man. Contrasting form of Lewis. I'd say. And now good defence. Again, that man Kays manages to work it away from Ryan Pike. Nigel Taylor looked to maybe just slow things down. So last scoring opportunity, you'd say, for Tauranga here. Can they extend it to 2 and put pressure on Marist? Wow! And that was Cameron Hayes, the unlikely figure. And I think Nigel Tay probably a little bit disappointed with himself. But suddenly it is Tauranga leading 9-7 in this very sort of partisan Tauranga crowd on their feet.
Massive goal by Cameron Hayes. Bad angle. Put the ball underneath Nigel Tay.
And that is it, the third period, so just 8 minutes remain. Tauranga travelled up from the Bay of Plenty with a 2-goal margin over Marist. Now we find out what the coaches have to say. What a final. What a game of water polo. Collectively brilliant and some wonderful individual moments, Kurt Goldsworthy.
Oh, absolutely. Their round robin match went to Tauranga and they finished that game very strongly in the last quarter. They did go in with a slight advantage into the last, so very similar to this. Marist will have to go up to another level here. Some outstanding shooting by both teams.
Matt Lewis been very effective. We saw a very good goal from sort of, you know, outside the area. Do they look to use him more in this final period in a little bit more space?
Oh, if they can.
Or is he about there just drawing the defence away?
I think
because he is so dangerous.
I think if they can create the space for him, but if Joe Kays, it looks like Joe Kays has decided that he's going to go and pick up Matt Lewis a little bit more and play less at centre forward. So that's going to be a problem for Matt Lewis to be able to deal with the weight of that man. But as we've seen, Cameron Hayes steps up, Richard Snedden steps up.
So Ben Fleming for Marist. So just 8 minutes remain. The national champions, the defending champions Marist, in a little bit of trouble. They trail by 2 in what has been an intriguing final. Tauranga very much the emerging powerhouse, the emerging region of New Zealand water polo. It's such a conducive environment, isn't it? Such a lovely part of the country. And it's great for the sport if we can get depth outside of Auckland. And we're starting to see it happen. Been some famous names in rugby, the Brooks over the years, and the Wettons. Well, the name in water polo is the Kays. Joseph Kays, Daniel Kays, 2 key figures. Joseph wearing the number 2 cap, Daniel Kays wearing number 6. Surrounded by class. How good has Anton Sunday been too? Can they get underway? And who is it?
Louis Schuler wins the ball.
And so immediately it is Tauranga. Real chance here to extend it by 3 and maybe just psychologically damage Marist. A 3-goal buffer will damage an inexperienced team. Won't have so much an effect on an experienced side. And that is what Marist have got the advantage. They've been here before. I wonder how strategic timeouts will become too in terms of slowing things down or trying to shift that momentum.
They'll certainly be used. The score remains similar to this. Stoppage here. I'm just sorting out the game clock. It did not commence at the start.
So Louis Schuler, number 8 there, in the middle of the pool in the white cap. Matt Lewis opposite him. So just a couple of technical issues need to be sorted out. Just want to acknowledge too New Zealand Water Polo's commercial partners, Delphina Sport, Cap 7, 2 times U. So Richard Chambers. And the number 12 cap for Marist, 7 there, Justin Pickering for Tauranga. 8, Louis Schuler in the white cap. Number 2's Lewis for Marist. Good crowd. Plenty of people in around the poolside as well. A lot of people have travelled up for this. This tournament been going since Thursday.
And underway.
And we are back underway. And it will start through the hands of Patterson, number 12. He's got man out to his right, who is open, and now they're looking to bring their attackers into the middle of the pool. Maybe just trying to shift some of the defence before the long shot comes, and that's exactly what we did see. And Tay, though, too good. Chance, breakout, Marist. Do they look to speed it up? Who do they bring in here? Do they go to their big men? Do they go to their playmakers? Matt Lewis, the intent was there, but shut down nicely by Kay. What a battle that's been too. They still work Lewis over.
Joe Kay's great move.
Oh, he should score from that, didn't he? But look how good was Nigel Kay. And I think he looked straight back in the eye of Joseph Kays, gave him the little stare and said, "You're not that good, you're not that good. I owned you on that occasion." The boy, I tell you what, if you're a betting man, 9 out of 10 times you'd put your money on Kays to score in that situation. And now another big shot comes. Desperation. They don't need to be desperate. They've got a 2-point buffer. Chance here for Marist. Good counter. Have they got the numbers? They've got the numbers now. The little lob shot, not effective. Panic creeping into the Marist club. How many times have they found themselves in this position? Cameron Hayes. This is better from Tauranga. More composure. Still just zone defence here from Marist. Boy, just shutting down those middle lanes.
Nice and patient.
Just working over. Shot clock's on, the count goes.
Joe Kay's one-on-one.
Kay's with a backhand. Oh, that is why he is the man. And I'll tell you what, he lost the battle earlier to Nigel Tay. But he squares one back up. He looks at him and says, don't ever give me the death stare again. That is brilliant. That is why he has represented Australia at the Olympic Games. And he looks like he's just taking a wee breather now. So Kays leaves the pool and they ring the changes. And on now is Liam Patterson back in, number 3. Lewis. Very much the Lionel Messi of this Marist team. Good shot coming, but this time covered again by Fountain. And it is 10-7, so Marist. It is the power game of Tauranga. There's been a fundamental shift in the way we've been shooting. Great pick-off, though, in the middle of the pool. Well read, brilliantly read indeed.
3-on-2 opportunity.
From Matt Small. Now, Tay looks to try and go long. Immediately, they'll look for Lewis in the middle of the pool, but he is shut down. So they find Small. Lewis being worked all over. Lewis, the penalty, is it? Exclusion?
Exclusion, Nick Patterson.
Nick Patterson. So, opportunity, got the one man up, Marist. But good defence coming. Needs to look at Lewis now with the little shot. No, lays it off this time.
Good block by Fountain.
Fountain. The Marist get the ball back. How physical is this becoming? A lot of niggle. What a sport, what a game. Now the long shot. And that closes things up to within 2.
No. Danny Case tipped it into the crossbar on the shot.
Okay, so my apologies. Getting caught up in the excitement and the tension.
Now Teo Boss at centre forward.
So Boss.
Anton Sunday.
3-point lead, just 4 minutes remain. 4.5 minutes. You'd think if Tauranga can score here, that might just be enough.
Exclusion. Big advantage for Tauranga right now.
Okay, so Tauranga, what do Marist do here? They stick to the, really just probably need to stick to his own defence as they ring the changes.
They're going to be a man down. They'll need to channel the ball to Nigel Tay and hopefully generate a counter opportunity from this defence.
I wonder at what point Marist take a time out here. Maybe just regain their composure a little bit. Fascinating contest. Wanting to get play back underway. You are watching the New Zealand Water Polo Interclub final between Tauranga and the Bay of Plenty and Marist, the Might of Auckland. Tauranga have probably relied more on power in the last 2 periods. Marist have been probably a little bit more strategic. Now the chance will come. Good zone defence coming. Lewis asking more from his Marist team.
Nick Patterson putting the ball away.
And that might just be the nail in the coffin. 4 to go. Marist need to score next. And they need to score quickly. They've got to make sure they stay tall, they put their shoulders back and still believe. But it has become physical. And I just wonder whether it's the physicality of Tauranga that is just slowly wearing on this Marist team. Another very good save from Fountain. He's been outstanding in goal. And just manhandled Marist at points, haven't they? And Kays, this man here, he's a big unit, a special player. He has asked a lot from this team, and his team have stepped up. As we see, Braden Drennan.
Matt Lewis working hard.
Go
on
back
the front
to Tate, and they've drawn the foul. So Ryan Pike finds Patterson. He's got Callum Diega to his right, but goes back to the left, looking to work it around. Good zone defence coming here now from Tauranga. And again, we talk about the physicality, another example of it. And Lewis with the shot, and wide.
Excellent block, Bay Fountain. Late to it.
Desperation. But Richard Chamber there, a very experienced player in the number 12. Happy just to sit. Happy just to be a decoy almost. No angle on the shot is there. They'll look to go back. Lewis. Outstanding player technically.
Oh, short pass. Joe Kays. Excluded.
So Kays excluded. They've got the big man out of the way for 20 seconds. 2:49 remain. The difference is 4. Marist under pressure. Can they score here? Can they close it within 3? Great defence. Patterson under pressure. This time the shot comes and it goes wide. It goes wide. Tauranga in control with 2.5 remaining. They just need to slow it down, use the clock to their advantage, do the maths, 4 goals, 30-second shot clock. And they're just happy to. So Anton Sunday, how big has he been in this final? Ryan Pike working him over. Oh, that is just class. We talked about a momentum shift just before half-time. You talk about a player and a team being in the zone. Well, that is Tauranga. Their nervous systems are up. They've got cohesion. It's become almost automatic at times. And 12-7. Not many would have picked this coming into this final. And so what do Marist do now? How do they come back?
Great pass, Anton Sunday to Joe Case. Dry pass into the centre forward. Rotated around. Shot beautifully.
Tauranga in control. Fabian Van Roy, a wayward pass. Pressure again. Anton Sunday comes back with the ball. He can just run the shot clock down. The maths will say, we've got this one. If we soak up the 30 seconds. Another brilliant little inward pass. This time picked off, but not much in it. Go back, 13. So, Callum Diega. Diega goes back, long shot, picked off. Desperation stuff. They've got no choice at the moment, have they?
No, not
they
at all.
need to score. But it is Tauranga who are heading to a national club title in somewhat of an upset. They've been the sleeping giant of New Zealand water polo for some time now, the whole region. When you bring in the likes of Joseph Kays, you're always going to have a chance. It's been a bruising encounter and it's been physical.
Fabian Van der Roy taking the exclusion there, making sure that Joe Case could not score. Timeout called. And they know they've got it in the bag.
Yeah, well, to stay number 1, you have to train as if you're number 2. And I guess when you've been dominant as long as Marist's been, sometimes a team like Tauranga coming along and taking the crown from you is only going to make you more determined in the year 2021. And we are back underway. Clock is ticking down. Just over a minute remains. New Zealand Interclub Water Polo final. The 2 referees, John Waldo and Mike Brooks, have been superb. Chance here. Can they just finish it off? You just sort of sense the communication for Marist to stop. They're not talking, and the shot comes. Wow, he just pulls the trigger, Louis Schuler, doesn't he? Look at that. It's almost like that forehand straight down the line winner that you see in tennis. Shimmy as if he was going to go right. And then he's created a little bit more angle with the elbow. and went down the left-hand side and just simply too good, too much power. And it is Tauranga heading to the national title, the national championship. Just looking at this, Kurt Goldsworthy, it's just physicality, I think, has been the difference here. Very physical. Tauranga have just basically manhandled Marist. Kays has just set the tone. Worked Matt Lewis over. And have done it with now opportunity here, but just loses the ball. Just Ben Fleming, chance. But again, we talk about the physicality. Is a good example of it. He's happy with that go. And so the clock ticks down. And Tauranga smiles begin to come onto their face. I think they know they've got this. Not much they can do here.
It's not much they need to do.
But just really just a chance here of trying to run the clock down. Oh, some great play there. That's great water polo. And there it is. It is all over. It is all over. Tauranga are your 2020 National Club champions. An enthralling physical final over the defending champions Marist. 13 points to 7. Are we seeing the dawn of a new era? Bay of Plenty have come up to Auckland, the power base of water polo, and stolen from them. And look at the emotion, look at the elation, look what it means to them. Paul Kays, the coach, congratulations. A superb performance.
Yeah, outstanding by Tauranga. So big, so strong. Played beautifully. And accelerated into the game.
Yeah, Bay Fountain, magnificent in goal. Joseph Kays, well, he set the tone, didn't he? Had plenty of good support from the likes of Louis Schuler. Anton Sunday, how big was he in that first half? Nick Patterson, Teo Boss.
Yeah, they all played well. Richard Snedden timed in for a brief moment. It was outstanding.
Disappointment for Marist, but the reason why teams train so hard is because Marist have set such a high standard. Well, these two teams will do the customary shaking of hands, and we will go inside the winning camp. We will get an interview with hopefully the winning captain. You are watching live coverage on Sky Next of the National Men's Interclub Water Polo Final, and it is Tauranga who have won it 13 goals to 7.
Yeah, that was an excellent game of water polo. Nice and tight for a long period of time. And then Tauranga just accelerating away throughout the second half of the game. Similar to what they did in the round robin. Plenty of passion shown by both teams.
Boy, some sore bodies in there too. It was physical. It was a game of rugby underwater for a lot of it. But, you know, they do it within the realms and the rules. Kurt Goldsworthy is standing by. We are going to go inside the camp and get some reaction. The Water Polo Premier League about to get underway in November too for both the men's and women's. A great concept there with the best players across the country put into various teams to create some real balance, some wonderful matchups, and we look forward to bringing you that throughout the month of November. So it will be Joseph Kays that we will be hearing from. And we are standing by, so we'll throw across to Kurt Goldsworthy, who is standing by with Joseph Kays, the captain of Tauranga.
Hi, I'm Kurt Goldsworthy. I've got Joe Kays, the captain of Tauranga, here with me. Hey, outstanding game today. What was the difference between the two teams?
I think our depth just showed today. We've been working really hard to try to play consistently throughout the tournament, and it was tough first half for sure, but then our depth and our younger guys just really came through, and I think after they won their under-18s the other week, they just came in on such a high, and they've been they've really closed that gap between boys to men's polo, and I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, well, you must have had a lot to do with that as well. How good is it back to have the opportunity to play?
Oh, it's unreal. I've never played a proper nationals like this before, and I definitely haven't won one before. So no, it's a big moment for me, and I'm so proud to be able to do it with my brother and my dad and all our family here, and a lot of these young boys that we collectively coach through the age groups. So it's just brilliant.
That's excellent. And what's next for you?
I'm not too sure. We're waiting to work out what's happening with the Australian Olympic team and all that kind of stuff, but I'm likely going to be there for the first 6 months of next year, heading into to Tokyo.
I wish you all the best. Congratulations, Joe. Well done.
Thank you, Kurt. Yes, so just wrapping it up, it is Tauranga who are now the national men's champion, beating the defending champions 13 goals to 7. We hope you have enjoyed our coverage of the New Zealand Water Polo Interclub Championships. Don't forget, the New Zealand Premier League starts in the month of November. We look forward to bringing you most of those big matchups, those big games. On behalf of myself and Kurt Goldsworthy, it's been a privilege and a pleasure.